Hey guys, sorry for my absence. I've just been away from my computer for the last few days, but we're back now. And what we've got here is during the network test that ran the weekend before now, another tournament run by Fate. And so here's the good news, we've got Fate on. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm here with Fate, who hosted the Mythron Clash tournament, and we're watching that. Is that right?
Yes, this is.
Best of three?
Yes, it is.
And what's the sort of like format for like which decks people can bring and like do they know in advance?
So they know in advance. They just see their decks, so they get to pick and choose what's good against what deck. It's a blind pick, so they don't say exactly what they're actually playing. But once the general's actually played, you know exactly what deck it is. We don't allow duplicate generals
Right.
for this tournament.
It looks like in this case we've got Grandmaster Humans, who's obviously a great player, and returning after I guess they left some point doing one draw, and Nate, who I'd know better as iNuzzle, and they've got some interesting Black Locust tech going on here. This is interesting.
I actually think this card's very good. I think people slept on it, like in one draw error, but it got buffed for two draw, and it feels really good. I love it. I love seeing the name of one of my other events happen right now.
Flash Archon.
That's a beautiful flash on right there. Yes.
The thing about Black
Uh,
Locust is that before you had to move it, and all you need to do is like a single target removal, and it wasn't too difficult. Whereas now, actually, like immediately create something. So there's a few more situations in which it actually gets to be useful.
it keeps going and going too. The crazy thing is it still kept its flight too, so it just keeps spawning. It doesn't look like Nate has an answer to the Archon, or he's actually waiting for Nether Summoning. I have seen nice swingy plays by Abyssian players using that card. Oh, Metamorphosis comes down. Trying to deal with some of this.
Yeah, it will stop them replicating, but yeah, it's going to buy him some time. But humans are still going to have to find something to deal with this.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like an Archon in the face of the opponent and it doesn't even go face. Like it's such a huge amount of damage too.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, another one.
Yeah, there's so much swarm that Nate's putting out. Magma should have stuff to deal with it. What can he draw to help him here? Ah, well, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and his house is pretty good.
that would be the answer right there.
Yeah. And sometimes it's, worth thinking about what you're going to do on your turn, but I'm pretty sure I just immediately slammed the Spirit House to no thought given.
Oh, I so would too, but you're up in the general's face, so they can just equip a grimoire and then you just get blasted for 1,000,000 damage. Is that actually lethal on board? It was probably close to
It
it.
probably was close to it, yeah. And Nate's got a pretty weak turn, opening up humans to get this Twin Fang online.
Now sometimes you just, put a little bit on it and just to get the extra damage going. Makes it so like bigger minions going into the general too also end up getting killed. Oh, like a Mogwai trap there.
Yeah, Nate's in a really tough spot now. I don't know what can get him out.
Watch it be just into the Black Locust. Nope, nope, it just concede. Call it a day.
Yeah, I think that's really rough when Spirit Harvester just like wipes out your entire plan. Yeah, I wonder if they'll stay on the same decks.
I am curious too. Looking at humans actually is stuck on the deck that he actually is supposed to use. Because winner actually stays as the deck. They can't turn off. It's like fighting game rules where you just can't change your team if you're playing like a or your fighter. So this is you can't switch your deck. Your opponent has to beat the deck that beat them, and then the opponent gets to choose what deck they can bring. So it's on Nate if he wants to bring Abyss after seeing the explosion of Spirit Harvester, I'd say I'd probably switch to Magmar.